Hey guys, you guys are beating us in here. I had to change it because for some reason they got it where you can't monetize it until afterwards. So I had to change that. So I figured out how to do it. So, anyways, hi guys. Hey, Penny. Hey, Heather. Um, we're gonna wait and let some people get in here. Hey, James. Hey, Erica. Hey, Barbara Jean. Hi, guys. You're probably meeting your adopted son-in-law for the first time, Barbara Jean. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Jim Beam. Hey, Jim Beam. I haven't seen you in a while. I know that you were on Senia's not too long ago, but good to see you. Hi, Celeste. Hi, Sue. I don't know why I was calling you that. Oh, we look so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Hi, Justice. Hey, girl. Thanks. True. Thank you. Oh, very cool. Okay. Hi, Kate. Okay, so we got 12 in the on the chat and 10 thumbs up. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it. Hi, Ashley. They're saying hi to you too.
Hi, ladies. Hi, guys.
Oh gosh. Hi, Lorna. Okay, so I have a gift. We're gonna do that, and then we have the Q&A. So, and then I'll let my husband go. I can't keep him here the whole time. I have 13 people and 14 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Hi, Tanner. Thank you, Ashley. Tanner doesn't get enough of us. He has to watch us live, too. Yeah, no, this is not Try It Out Thursday. Hi, Senia. You erased it before I could read it, Barbara Jean. I don't know. What did Pamela say? Tanner grew up quick. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Jovina. How are you? And let's see here. We fixed the issue. I'm sending Tanner a replacement shirt this week. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you so much, Heather. Smile, Marty. You're on candid camera. He can barely see in here because he has very sensitive eyes, like to the sun and lights. And, you got to have lights to see on camera. So he's like, I'm going to be squinting, right?
I need my sunglasses.
He needs his sunglasses, right? Oh my goodness. Be back to chat in just a second. Okay, Ashley. All right. My Brussels sprout hero is in the house.
Yeah.
Marty makes the first time Senia's ever had Brussels sprouts, Marty made them, and she is requesting them the next time she comes into town. She actually made an ultimatum that if he could have a choice, either she would be in my bed and he'd have to sleep downstairs, or he can make the Brussels sprouts. So that was easy. He's going to make Brussels sprouts. Yeah. But that's what she was hoping for. Hi, Beth. How are you? Hi, Nicole. Yes. And it's a bacon raspberry jam Brussels sprouts. Bacon jam, raspberry jams on the smoker. Yeah, smoked for a few hours. So it's really good. It's delicious. It has chipotle in it too, so it's kind of spicy and sweet, and it has the sweet, the salty, the spicy, the smoky. It has all the flavors in it, and onions. Yeah, and she remembered. You left an impression, baby. It is really good. It's delicious. All of his food that he cooks on the smoker is delicious. It's so good. Oh, you can send me the recipe because hubby got a smoker in the summer
Mm.
last year. Oh, good. Yeah, we'll send it to you for sure, Kate.
Yeah.
Hi, Mary. I've been talking to Mary all day long. So it's like, I feel like we've been just together all day. Well, not, I'm probably exaggerating a little bit, but we've been talking a lot today. But we talk every day, I think. Yes. Hello. Say hello to everybody in the chat. We got 20 people here and 18 thumbs ups. Thumbs ups. Okay. Yum Brussels sprouts, bacon and balsamic, and add the preserves. Well, he don't like vinegar, so he wouldn't put balsamic in
Actually,
it.
it
Oh, it
does.
does? It does?
It has balsamic.
Oh, how funny. I didn't know that. And he hates vinegar. So last time he'll say, no, I'm not going to use that.
It's called bacon jam Brussels sprouts. If you go to the website All Things Barbecue, they have an area called the sauce where Chef Tom creates all his magic. And if you look up bacon jam Brussels sprouts, you'll find the recipe on YouTube and a whole lot of other recipes that I do
on the
Chef
smoker.
Tom's.
And hi, Jean. How are you? You say hi to Jean.
Hello.
I'm surprised that Senia doesn't use the super chat. Oh, stop it, Tanner. I don't want her to. Tanner Stephen Knobloch, I'm going to spank you. Not that I do because you're 13, but still. So, all right. So we got 24 people here and 20 thumbs up. Hey, Sandra. Hello, Debs. Looking beautiful like always. Nice to see your husband on here. Thank you. I don't know if you guys know what we're doing today or not, but he surprised me. He surprised me with a Valentine's gift from Beautylish. And like, when I saw this today, okay, let's tell the story, okay? Hi, Barbara. Stopping by. Okay. Tanner should make a quick appearance so everyone can see how much he looks. Oh, true. Marty, or Tanner, he's on here. I don't know why I'm yelling. Tanner, come into the room. Don't let the dogs in, please. 25 people here, 21 thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. I know, Mary. Beautylish. Like, normally I would expect Marty to get something from Sephora or like he did the don't let the dogs in, please. Careful. Thank you. Okay, so let's now that we have 27 people here, let's put Tanner side by side and you guys tell me who he looks like the most now that we're all together. Mini Marty. He's a good mix of both of us, but he is a mini Marty. Hi, Shelly. Hey, girl.
I'm going to get back to
Okay.
editing.
Okay, go. All right. So when I saw that he had got it from Beautylish, I'm like, wow, like that really 50-50. That really like surprised me because it's not where I would think that he would shop. Hey, Renee. Hey, girl. Hey, Heather. Yay. Oh my gosh. Senia. He's in there. I can hear him laughing right now. He's laughing that you did that. I'm getting you back, Senia. You shouldn't be pressured by my son to send a sticker. That was so crazy. Hi, Chrissy. Hey, girl. So, hi, Jackie. Hey. Gift will be heading your way tomorrow. Oh, my giveaway. Oh, thank you so much. Hello, Debbie girl. Just when I thought your son was your twin, he looked just like Dad. I tell you, that's what everybody says. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so 28 people, 25 thumbs up. Thank you so much. And I know Gene hasn't given me a thumbs up yet because he says I have to earn it. So I know that's where one is lacking.
Wow, I hope you like this. You're building this up pretty good.
I'm building this up, and it's probably a lip gloss. I'm just kidding.
It's just, yeah, lip gloss. Or a brow kit.
Or a brow kit. You're right. Sorry. Just to hear him say brow kit just made me laugh. Oh, okay. Thanks, Gene. I appreciate it. We already earned it. Yay. Okay. Okay. So anyways, so let's open this up. Oh, no. Did I snort? Okay. Snort. Thanks, Barbara, for pointing that out. You're always on top of everything. Okay, so what I was going to say is when this came today, I wasn't expecting any packages, and it was way too early for my mailman. It was like 10:30 in the morning, and I was in the bathtub. Somebody's knocking on my door, and my dogs are freaking out, and I'm scared. So I call Marty because I always want him to be on the phone when I'm scared. And I get out of the bathtub, and Marty doesn't answer his phone. And so I had to call my daughter, and I'm like, hey, just stay on the phone. I got to see who's at my door because they're banging on my door. Nobody should be here. And I was in the bath, and and I get there, and it's the FedEx man. And I'm like, I picked up this box, and I'm like, I don't remember ordering anything. So I was really confused because I was like, I must really have a shopping problem because I don't remember ordering this. And so I started to open it, and on the front it said Marty Knobloch. And I was like, oh, he got me something. Okay. Yes, I had no idea. He picked it out by himself because I had no idea. He never asked me anything.
Scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
He's scared. Oh, you're fine. 30 people and 27 likes. Yay, I'm so excited everybody's here. Okay, so here we go. And like he said, I'm probably getting my hopes up for nothing. It's probably a lip gloss. Hi, Nancy. Hey, how are you guys? Okay, Beautylish looks like this on the inside. Hi, TL. Hey, how are you? Hey, guys. Okay, so this is kind of cool. It's like a box within a box. Hi, Melly. Hey, girl. My Melly's here. Senior, my Melly is here. 30.
You don't remember your orders every time.
I know I don't.
That's what Mary's saying.
How
funny that would be. And
Mary.
Yeah.
Why are you throwing me underneath the bus? Not only when he's just listening, but he's on screen with me right now. I thought you were my friend. Are you serious right now? You're throwing me underneath the bus? Shame on you. My friends. I tell you, Nancy. Okay. I'm throwing myself first. Big yellow bus, right? Under the big yellow bus. No less. Exactly, Senior. If you don't know, Beautylish has this paper, and it all looks the same. It looks like a accordion. I don't know why they do this to the paper, but they do. If you order from Beautylish, you know this paper. It's the accordion black paper. Many kudos to husband for gifting you a special gift. This amount of love he has for you melts my heart. Aww. Hi, Belinda. It's okay. I'm just now starting. 33 people and 30 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Chrissy, LOL. Yeah, you think that's funny, Chrissy? Yeah, I don't care for that paper either, Belinda. I'm on board with you, hon. Nope, I'm opening it right now, Belinda. Yes, I know the paper well. Yeah, exactly, Mary. Typically when you forget that you order from them too, huh? No, I'm just kidding. You've never ordered from beauty. I'm a man who loves his woman, buys his woman. A woman who loves his woman buys what his woman. Hi, Stacy Lee. Hey, girl, 35 people here and 30 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. So sweet. Let me spend a lot of money on Pop-Up. That's right. I will. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. Did you see? You made it to a 500 today, Belinda. Yes. I am so excited, girl. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. That is amazing. And thank you to everybody in the chat that went over there and subscribed. You guys are amazing. You guys, like, it doesn't cost us anything to subscribe to each other, and it helps each other out. And I appreciate you guys so, 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 so much. Okay. So there's a little thing that, Beauty Delish throws in here. And this is the niacinamide brightening formulated, leaked out, whatever it is. I'll be reading. Oh, yes. And as a reminder, Heather is feeling well enough to read tonight after this live. So if you're interested in that, that will be on after I am off of my regular live time. Yes. Oh, my. Thank you, darling. Oh, I didn't probably do all the help. It was everybody in the chat that did it. So thank you to everybody that decided to go. Not everybody that probably helped, but, they helped. Okay. And then I have some good molecules. So more little samples. We talked about that earlier. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So, what made you decide to get this?
It's something new, I think. It's
something new. So he went on there and just looked for anything that I didn't have, something new that he hasn't
That's hard to do because I do not have it cataloged in my brain, everything she has. She needs like a library card catalog kind of thing. I don't have it.
He got me the sugar pill capsule, and I don't have anything like this. So
I thought if the shadows you didn't like, we'll see, but I thought it was a unique looking palette. So
it is. So this is what it looks like, the shades in there. Okay. So I don't know. I have not tried this brand, so I have no idea. James, I bet you have tried this, haven't you? It smells like Play-Doh. Smell it, doesn't it? It smells like Play-Doh. Sweet. Yeah, so sweet. It has a little mirror in there. I've never tried. Well, wait. I have tried this brand. I haven't tried this type of palette is what it is. Oh, okay. I have the little mini one. The mini pastel one. I don't know where it's at. Nope. Oh, can't bend backwards and see everything. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's way over there. Do you guys know what it's called? It's a little mini. I bet Justice knows. She is like a encyclopedia for palettes. The little mini pastel one from Sugar Pill. The one that has twin stars or something like that. No, it has like a little like kitty cat on it, I think, or something. And it's pastels and it's small, little pink one. Yes, with the cat. Yeah, that one. That's the one I have. Thank you. We won't show displays of physical I won't kiss him and do PDA on the video just in case other people don't like that. But normally I'd give him a kiss. Sugar Pill. Yes, thank you, Jane. Sugar Pill. I have the Sugar Pill Fun Size palette. Yes. Okay, so guess what? Guess what, Mary? Because we talk about this a lot. Mary, this will go into the basket of things I haven't tried yet. Thank you. Thank you, Justice. So sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. I just thought it was something that's a new release.
Right.
That's the reason I got it.
Right. Yeah. Well, is that a new release?
That's what they said.
Oh, so is this a new release? They have different ones? This is the 10th anniversary. Capsule collection.
New for Beautylish. I don't know.
No, it's not new because it says 2010 through 2000. Well, no, or maybe it's just 2010 through 2020.
That's the anniversary. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
that's the anniversary. Okay, so it's a 10th anniversary palette. I didn't even know it existed. If people can't handle you kissing your husband, then they need to leave YouTube. I don't want to get demonetized either. Now Debbie needs a gift to gift her husband. He's hard to gift for. Besides, his smoker was the gift for the entire year. He knows that. I'm still making payments on it. No, I paid it off.
Keeps on giving.
Yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving because it was expensive. I had to make payments on it. That's how expensive it is. So for his holidays, he gets an extra payment on this thing. Yeah. You guys are so silly. You are going to need a bigger basket for optical plate. I know, Mary. I just need to hurry up and do a... Marty, you did good. You did so...
Yeah.
Okay, there. Does the smoker look like an egg? No. It's a... Tell them what it is.
It's a Yoder Smoker YS640 pellet grill.
Yeah. It's like the Cadillac of smokers. And it was so expensive. I'm telling you, you could buy a car, like a used car, for the price that you paid for I think I paid less for my first car than I paid for his smoker.
But
yeah, it's the Big Daddy.
The pulled pork that we get off of it, and a lot of good food. Yeah,
it was worth it 100% times over. Yeah, so nice. I know about smokers. Super nice one. Yes, it is. It's really heavy duty steel. It's nice. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Thank you. I got 35 people here and 36 thumbs up. I'm missing a person, and it's probably Gene because he said he had to be back in 5 minutes while we kissed. He doesn't like the PDA. Snow crab legs, too. I know.
When I'm not burning them.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Senior. Snow crab legs. That is one to remember, right?
But once
is that
they're
the one
good,
we
they were
caught
good.
on fire?
That was the butter that caught on fire.
The butter caught on fire. Do you do beer in? We haven't yet. We haven't done chicken like that. We've done chicken breast.
Spatchcock.
Oh yeah. Did you
done
do that?
Spatchcock chicken?
Is that with the beer can inside it?
No, spatchcock.
Oh, okay. No, it's me. I'm commenting. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Kate, I was just teasing. I had to give Gene a hard time. He's always given me a hard time in other people's chats. Right? He's a prude. Snow crab butter fire. Exactly. Marty was all he could think about when he was making the crab is like, Deb likes a lot of butter. I'm going to put more butter on it. Deb likes a lot of, let me put some more butter. And then it was like, whoosh.
Yeah.
Where's the headache medicine?
In the cabinet.
It's in the cabinet where it normally is, bub. Okay.
If not, get some out of your book bag and we'll
replace it. Get it out of your book bag, bub, and we'll replace it. Okay, so we are going to do the question and answer part. Okay, guys? And I didn't pull them from everywhere, so I'm just going to start in one place and then start answering. And so I'm going to start with my community tab first, because I don't think there was too many questions on my community tab. So I have one on my community tab. Okay, so the Q&A part was questions that you guys asked me in ahead of time. And it's very surprised make it personally. Oh, crew. He has a pretty good idea because he he watches my videos. He kind of knows a little bit about, he like gets into that stuff. When I was into jewelry, then he got into jewelry. And now that I'm in makeup, now he gets into that just to help share it with me a certain extent.
I don't get into it.
He gets into it enough to know about it, is what I'm trying to say, to take interest in it. There used to be a show on the Create channel that dude, all he did was smoke and grill and smoke stuff apple. Oh, he makes a apple streusel pie on the smoker, and it's amazing. Pedro is here watching. Hey, Pedro! Hey. It'd be nice if we all got together one day. That would be amazing. You're always welcome to come down with Senia anytime. Can I have at least? Yes, you can. No, not the last root beer bottle. You can have a pop, though. I bought my husband cologne, and I got a phone case because I needed it. Yes, he does support me. Tanner wants the last root beer. No, that's again. That would be fun and would need to make a dessert. Dang, I bet it makes it great. Yes, he does make great food. Gee, he's shy way. Gee, hang in. Are you speaking Chinese? Senior, because what the heck are you saying? Oh, he just waved and said hi when I said hi to him. What do you use for your curls? Just a curling iron and a little bit of hairspray. Do you know that cats talk to me?
Who?
Do you know that cats talk to me while I'm on live? Justice wants to
I know Penny's does.
multiple people's cats like attack and want to talk to me or like attack the screen whenever I'm on there. Yes, shy Pedro. Caffeine for headache. Oh, yes. Yeah. Caffeine always works. Yeah, mine does. Okay, I'm going to look up the first question here. And it's from Senia. And she says, what silly habits drive you crazy that Marty does? What silly habits drives him crazy about you? So I'll let you go first. What silly, I know. What silly habit do I have that
we did not look at these ahead of time either. So
no.
Trying to come up with the answer on that.
Do I have a silly habit?
A silly habit?
I know. Nice question.
Right.
You want me to go first? Because I already have mine.
Oh, you probably already have a list, don't you?
No, I already have one that I just know.
A silly habit.
You want me?
Go ahead. It may inspire me.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping maybe it'll inspire you. I don't know. My silly habit that you do that drives me nuts, and you know this as soon as I say it, is the crunching. But that I think that's everybody. It's not just you. It's like when you eat and you can hear them eating. Like I have to have noise on. I have to have a TV on. I have to do something.
It's not smacking either.
With these questions, right? Like, yeah, it's not smacking. It's
like I have a good acoustics. Like I can eat Cheetos with my mouth closed, and she's like,
I'm just like,
can you go out of the room?
Oh no, I can't hear that. Like I have to have on something. Pedro taps and it drives you nuts. What do I do? That drives you nuts. I'll try to help you.
I can't think of anything.
The habit that drives you crazy.
Yeah, it drives me crazy.
I'm trying to think.
You can't drive someone crazy who's already crazy. So.
Whatever.
If I think of something, I'll come back to it. So we're not sitting here just.
I know, but hold on. I'm coming on. Can you bring your arm?
There's number 2. She doesn't like it when I put my arm over here.
Okay, you guys are getting into some things that are triggers. Like there's some things that are triggers for me that I have because of PTSD. There's certain little things that anybody does that are triggers. So that's not about you. It's about anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, we are perfect together. Oh, I'm not perfect. No, I thought you were saying we're perfect together. I am not perfect.
We're not perfect.
I'm not perfect. I know. I was thinking the thing that I do that probably drives you nuts is when I may do something that I'm not, I know what it is. Okay. I know what it is. It's when I'm not taking care of myself. Like if I'm overdoing it, I'm not taking care of myself, and you think that I'm going to get hurt and I keep doing it because I want to help do so. Hi, Shamrock Pixie. Hi, Bobby.
Yeah, that'd be true.
That's probably what drives him the most nuts is when I'm not listening to my body and I'm overdoing it, and hi, Janae. That's okay. We kind of just got started. He's too kind. Oh, that's what Tanner said about you. That's so sweet. But you guys don't get to beat up on me though. And if that's the problem is like I'm still my own person and you two don't get to beat up on me for it.
No way.
Because I know fully what I'm doing with my body, but he knows more than anybody that I can't live the rest of my life in bed not doing anything. You know what I mean? And my family is my everything. And so like I'm going to push myself for all of them. Always.
You know what? I just thought of one though. So I have my own.
Okay, he has his own. Oh, yeah. We're on a roll now. Yeah.
You don't take compliments well. Like if I'm giving you a compliment, it's like blah, whatever. You know, you don't take compliments well.
I don't. I know that. I can't help it. I'm sorry. How late am I? Not too terribly late, Amanda. You guys are good. Hi, Tammy. Hey, girl. Hey, welcome. Rose. Hey, girl. Hey. You guys, thank you for coming. We got 31 in chat, so we're kind of going up and down, but thank you guys so much for coming. Okay, so we just got through the first question. Oh, my goodness, guys. That was kind of deep. Oof. Okay.
Way to go, unicorn.
Way to go, unicorn. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to go into now my thing here, my Instagram. Gotta get. Okay. This question is from Ashley. Ashley wants, I'm not going to say who they're from. Maybe you guys don't want me to say who they're from, so I won't say who they're from. I'll just say the question. Did you say something, or are they going late?
They may have been we're talking about.
Oh.
Not taking compliments.
Oh, okay. That I don't take compliments well. Maybe. I don't. I love you. Okay. Here we go, guys. If you and Marty could live anywhere in the world, where would we live? Other than here? Right now, it'd be here because that's where our grandchildren live and our children. But if we didn't have anything to worry about, where in the world?
All the money. I mean, I can only go from experience.
Let's see if we're on the same page.
And I would just live right on resort at Sandals in St. Lucia.
Absolutely. We're on the same page. We even talked about it on our honeymoon. We went to Sandals Resort in St. Lucia for our honeymoon. And we talked about it. We were like, could we like become missionaries or do something and just live here? And as we drove around town, we're like, we would have to live on the resort, and that'd be kind of expensive because the rest of the country, the rest of the little area is completely poverty and really, really ran down. But the resort was just paradise.
It was. Now, there may be better places in the world that we have not experienced, but based on experience, man, I could spend, all my time there with you at that resort. And you know what? We're not going to. I'm going to spend all my time here with you.
Right. Yeah. Hi, Jeannie. Hey, welcome.
0 degrees.
Yeah, and below 0. Wind chill. I love the sweater makeup. Oh, thank you, Belinda.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You don't have a sweater on.
My makeup.
I'm trying to take a compliment, and you just stole my... See? No, I'm just kidding. Can't blame him for that. Okay, we're getting to the messages or to the questions. Let me go on to the next one. Tell us about our first date together. Arm. Okay, so
it was the most wonderful day ever because I met the love of my life.
Oh my gosh, let's talk.
And I'll never live it down.
Yes, we have grandkids. We're going on number 4. Number 4 is due in April. Yep. 2 granddaughters, a grandson, and another granddaughter on the way. Okay. That's okay, Amanda. So this is a really funny. No, it's not that. Okay, so we went, and why are we? It's not a bad first date. Oh, because the first one isn't considered a first date. It's the second one. That was our first date.
Our first, no, I'm sorry, but our first date.
You didn't ask me on a date. The first.
So it wasn't. It turned into a date.
It turned into a date, but you did not ask. That was not our official first date. Our first date, he took me to Taco Tico. Yeah, I was in it for his money. No, I'm just kidding. He took me to Taco Tico. Okay.
My palate isn't as refined as yours.
No, you don't get a slide on that one. No, you can't blame me for that one. It's hard for me to read all of your guys' messages. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. No,
I've been trying to make up for it ever since.
He has been making up for it ever since. I have you on here, don't I, Shamrock Pixie? What is your name, Shamrock Pixie, so I can quit calling you Shamrock Pixie in your actual name because I like to call you by your actual name? I don't have you. What is your name? I know I've seen you before. Yeah, Taco Tico. So, but before that, so let's back it up so we can tell you a little bit about that. Oh, thank you, Rhonda.
That's right.
He called me at my work because I wouldn't give him my home phone number because there's other questions about how we met, so I'm not going to go into that. Des or Destin? Is it Destiny? Destiny or Des or Destiny? Oh, Des. I got to remember that. Remember for me, Shamrock Pixie, because I have short memory loss like bad. So Shamrock Pixie Des. So I can write that on my list so I remember it. If I say it a few times and see you in my lives, I'll remember it. But it takes me a few minutes, so I write it down. Okay, so he calls me at work and he says, "Hey, there's just a group of us getting together as friends." Not because I didn't want to. I already done told him I'm not ready to get into a relationship because I had just gotten out of a really bad one, and so he said, "It's not a date, just some friends are meeting at the River Festival, which is a festival we do in Wichita." So we all met up at a Wendy's, and it was all couples. Everybody was a couple. And I'm like, this feels like a date, like a group date is what it feels like. And and so I was like really awkward because I didn't know any of these people. And we all get done. I didn't eat. Like they were just already eating when I showed up at Wendy's. And then we all left. And literally all the couples and us were walking together out of it to go to the River Festival, and they all went in different directions, and it was just me and Marty.
I didn't plan that.
I think he planned that.
I didn't.
And so that I was like, this is not a date, huh? And so I was like, this sly guy. Because first off, he sat in the pew and he was a music minister, and he used to go around and sing in different, thank you, Penny, you were so sweet. But he used to go around and sing in different churches and everything. And he had cards because they would actually like hire him to come sing like on certain Sundays and stuff. And so so he gave me his ministry card. That's how he picked up on me in the pew at church, picked up on me with his ministry card. And I was like, I'm not looking forward to having any kind of relationship, but we can be friends. But like, I'm not into any relationships. No, thank you. And
sure you're not.
And so he's like, sure you're not. And he called me at work because he knew where I worked and he didn't have my phone number. So he called me at work to invite me. And I'm like, stalker much? Okay. Anyways, funny stories. Okay. So
they separated. And then we were...
Yeah. Oh, and then we walked around, we talked all night, and we just got into some in-depth, like, life conversations, and I just clicked with him, and he was with me, and we just talk. And then it was really busy, so he was holding my hand, and we were walking through, because he's like, here, let me hold your hand, because there's a lot of, he was like sly dog. Let me hold your hand. And he's like, walking me through all thousands of people, like weaving. He's like, I don't want to lose you, so let me hold your hand, and he's walking me in between all these people. He gets to it was dark out by the time we were leaving. We were headed back, and he gets to the middle of the bridge and he stops, and it's like beautiful because it's all lit up. It's over this huge river that goes through our town, and he plants one on me. I'm like, this is not...
Are you sure you didn't?
I'm absolutely sure I didn't. 100% sure I didn't. He knew what he wanted. Yeah.
Like, well, you kissed back.
I did kiss back.
Okay.
And then after that, we were inseparable. Literally talked every single night. We would stay up. He would work in the morning. I would work in the morning. We were both working at like different times, and we would stay up till 3-4 o'clock in the morning talking nonstop. We could not be away from each other. Like we were just magnets. And I didn't get to see him much because I was being a single mom and didn't have much time, and I wasn't having him come around the kids right away. Well, we started that was in May. We started in May or April?
Met in April, but we started in May.
Okay. Yeah. So May. So from May to October of the same year, we were engaged in October, and we were married in January. First date in May, engaged in October, and married in January. And we've been married for 15 years.
And happily in love.
And happily in love. Like, we're not just... I love him. He loves me. We're in a marriage and la-di-da. No,
not a contract.
It's in love. Like, I'm still in love with him. He, I can't speak for him, but I'm still in love with him.
I'm in love with you, baby.
And it's like, I tell him all the time, he's my everything, because he is my everything. And so we just have a really, really, really great, and we've had a hard marriage, like difficult, like would break most couples. And it's just made us stronger throughout the years. Okay, let's go on. Who's the biggest? Oh, that's a sweet question, Ashley. Ooh, it's kind of hard though. Her next question is more personal for the both of us. Who is your biggest inspiration?
Wow.
Right, Belinda? He knew it all along. It was a date. I gotta get a drink.
Sometimes you gotta take a chance.
Who is your biggest inspiration?
Well, I have two inspirations, and that's Jesus and you. Because I don't know that I would say that.
I can't take this compliment.
I know that I wouldn't say that, but I know what kind of pain you deal with every day. And I think that you're the most valiant warrior I've ever seen. And it's what you deal with every day, and your pain and everything is very difficult. And I mean, that's pretty awesome. You inspire me. I don't have anybody in this world that inspires me, but Jesus and you.
I want to say whatever so bad. Just because that's what I do to him all the time, is he pays me compliments and I'm like, whatever.
Well,
but I love you.
That's it's
hard for me to take compliments. It is so hard for me to take compliments. I don't because I just do it. Thank you, baby. I love you.
I love you, baby.
You know what? I could reverse it on you. And I could say he's my biggest inspiration too, because how many men that will stay by the side of a woman that has a disease that is debilitating, that has taken her ability to stop doing most, it's stopped me from working. It has stopped me from doing a lot of the household duties. It has made me gain tumors and weight that I can't change. Like, I can't take it off no matter what I do. So it's changed exactly. Like, I used to weigh like 100 pounds and now I'm plus size. It's done all those things to me, but he still loves me all the same. And he picks up the slack where I lack. And he rarely ever complains about it. And he goes to work, and he's just a wonderful husband. So I would say first, because Jesus is who makes us this way, because it's not in our character.
It's not my selfish, proud self.
We can't do it on our own.
No. I mean, I love you, but I don't think that is enough.
Because in our own nature, we're selfish people. But the Lord makes us who we are. And so first him, and then second, each other. I would say so. And I would even say Tanner and my kids, because it's like, I see how they are with their family. I see Tanner go through so many health issues and stuff, and for his age, and to come out on the other side and still be a kind, caring, considerate young boy, more so than most kids that I see his age. He inspires me.
That haven't dealt with anything.
And he's dealt with so much. since he was in first grade. Okay, let me read. Hi, Tiffany. How are you feeling, girl? Okay, my ex-husband got an attitude over my anxiety. Told me he didn't want kids with me because of that. I'm so sorry. It is real love when you have support of your partner. I'm only now learning that. Yes. Yes, Janae. Oh, my husband is like that too, Debbie. Yes, you are so lucky, Jeannie. Yes, you both have lucky to have each other. Hi, Andrea. Right, Rhonda? You and Stacy Lee should talk. Marty is a real man. He needs to teach the youth today on how to be real man. I know. Absolutely. He does. He does. Yes, Debbie. He does actually. He's a Sunday school teacher for 5th and 6th graders. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I think that was planned. Marty, I love you for loving her so much. Oh, Barbara Jean. Anxiety is hard, but try to let it go, let God. Yep. When you realize that we are in control of nothing and he is in control, it's easy to kind of let those anxieties subside. Think of the garbage, yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Barbara. Seen a few. Hi, Lisa. Okay. My happy loves my broken butt. Right, Erica? Well, my husband likes my big broken butt. I'm just kidding. Always put God first before anything, and everything will come out great. Yep, that is absolutely correct. Let me see if I can say for me, I'm single and I've been used to sticks, walking sticks, crutches, lumps depending on the pain. Yeah, I know, Rose. You go through so much. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Kimitha. I'm definitely not in control of my colon right now. Oh, I'm glad it's working. I'm glad it's working, Tiffany. Tiffy-tone. I wasn't raised by church, but religious, but exploring it as an adult now. That's good, Stacy. If you ever want to have any chats about anything, let me know. I'll be glad to. I preach this to my son. He's now boy 25. Told him. Right? Penny. Yep, Penny truth. Hashtag truth. I can only understand Marty loves you so much because I'm there too. Oh, Shelly, you're so sweet. I'm like literally tearing up. Kimitha, it's happening slowly. Okay, let's get on to the next one. Will you or can y'all have any more kids? Do y'all even want more kids? Girl, we have grandkids. We ain't got any business having more kids. Oh my gosh. No way. And that's kind of a funny story, actually. We'll share real quick. He got a vasectomy. And yeah, he got the vasectomy. And after that, they knew that I had to have my uterus removed because of cancer. And so after I had Tanner, they had to remove my uterus. So he got a vasectomy for no reason.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I wasted a whole bag of frozen peas for nothing.
That's the kind of life we live, just living by the seat of our pants. We're really making sure we are never having kids again.
You're right.
No uterus and a vasectomy. Try that one, God. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Tiffany. Oh my gosh. So that one was funny. So, well, plan A and plan B.
That's right.
Well, crapola.
That's okay. You know, I mean, to me, you know, we've still got Tanner in the house. The other ones are all grown up, and we still raise him until he's ready to.
No, we're going to kick him out early.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Tanner.
Bye-bye. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's our last. Yeah, I think so too. And he thought so too. You know, it's just, it's an easy, you know, no guy wants to have that done, but it is a much easier transition for him than it would be a woman having tubes tied.
Yeah.
World could use tons more Marty's and Debbie's. Aw. Yeah. Well, we're trying now with the future generation of our family with the grandkids now. We'll help raise them. Debbie, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? I always say that if you want to DM me that question, I will answer it. I will answer anybody that DMs me that question. I just don't do it on here because you never know trolls or anything else, and I don't want to fuel that fire.
And I'm 6 years older than her.
And he's 6 years old.
And you know what's funny about that?
Robbing the cradle.
You thought that I was younger than you.
Gene. Oh, when we met. Yeah, when we met, I thought he was younger than me because he did look a lot younger.
He didn't have all this gray stuff going on.
And I was like, no, we can't date because you're younger than I am, and I ain't doing that. Oh, wait, Debbie, the day and age too many men make babies and can't and won't care for them, leaving women to do it. I know, sad. But there's a lot of men that do take care of their kids too. Not just medically, but doctors really don't want to spay women, but will neuter guys with no issues. Oh my goodness. And Gene, no, I am not 55. And then you're calling him 6 years older than me too, so that's rude.
Come on.
Tanner will be a great dad someday. Actually, we already had this question and he thought I was 35. So I was like, thank you very much. Tim's 6 years older than me. Yeah. Yeah, Tanner will be a great dad one day. He already is with his little nieces. Not a dad, but you know, good uncle. This was so sweet, but God knows what we need before we ever do. Absolutely, Belinda. I agree 100%. And sometimes it's not always what we think or what we want. That's where we get wrong with our prayer life. What? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing? What?
God knew what you needed, not necessarily what you want.
Oh, shoot.
But
no, I'm not talking about in our marriage. Stop reading into what I'm saying. Debbie, my mom was older than my father way back in the day, 4 years older than my dad. I know, but I know that I couldn't do it. I knew what I had left, and I did not want anybody that was younger than me. He was older than me, but acted like he was still 18. The one I was with before. Oh my goodness. I knew he was thinking wrong. What's toothless? Okay, Tanner, stop it. I've told you about that. I'm not going to let you on my lies if you're going to act like that. When I was dating, I would date younger men either. One guy got so mad at me because I wouldn't date him. He was 2 years younger. Yeah, I know. It's where I draw a line. I'm thinking I'm going to cry. Oh, Belinda. Debbie, do you wash your hair often or dry shampoo? I do not wash my hair often. Twice a week at most.
Every day.
Shush. I take baths, so don't get it twisted. I do take baths, but I do not wash my hair. Even I'll shower without washing my hair. That was sweet of hubby. The sugar pill is really popular right now. Yes, so sweet. I hate to go. Oh, that's okay, Kimitha. Have a good night, girl. Thank you for hanging out with us. Yeah, Tanner, don't make me wrench you. Penny, my wrencher. I'm 2 years older than Patrick. Aw, how sweet. There's a few. Sick after I met my husband. Oh, good. I'm glad you got a good one, Belinda. I knew I smelled something. What is that? Did I miss something? What are you talking about, Jean? Oh, about the colonoscopy? Oh my goodness. Tiffany goes in for a colonoscopy tomorrow, and she drank her solution on live this afternoon.
Oh, man.
And as soon as she drank it, she's like, I'm feeling really sick. And I'm like, yeah, it makes you feel really sick. It's so bad because you can't eat all day, and then you have to take this stuff. It's so bad. And then if you throw up, you have to do it all over again.
Kimmy asked, no,
What?
Makeup by Andrea. How do you keep your color so vibrant?
I think it's the Pulp Riot that she uses. And trying to do least amount of heat and cold water when you wash. No, I don't. My hair doesn't get greasy or dirty unless I leave it for a long period of time. And if I wash my hair too much, it gets damaged. So I don't do that. A courtesy flush for the cats. Okay, so let's go on to the next one because we have a lot of questions, you guys. How did you and your husband meet? In church. We met in church, and he was singing on stage, and I was just flying underneath the radar, sitting in the back of the church, trying not to get too terribly involved because I was leaving and going to work. Like I had to work at like 12:30.
It was hard to catch up with you. I mean, I'd see you, and I could never catch you because you were gone.
He was trying to catch me.
I was trying to catch you. But then, then all of a sudden you started sitting behind me.
Because Pam. Yeah. Okay, so this is what happened. And I think it was kind of crazy because this other guy was trying to pick up on me at church too. And he would sit in the back with me. And he was like playing with my kids. And he was just like, you should bring your kids up because he worked on big old tractors. And he's like, you should bring your kids up to play on the tractors when I'm at work sometime. And I'm just like, dude, back up. And because I didn't want to be with anybody. I was just like, I'm tired of guys. Like they're so like not on my radar. And so I was like, okay, guy. And my friend Pam is the one that invited me to church there. Hold on, let me read this. Hello, Deb, hey, Deb, I promised my hubby on Monday I would watch a show coming on tonight with him. Okay, that is fine. No. Don't ever apologize. You go do what you got to do, Belinda. I totally understand. Have a good night, okay, hon?
It was just meant to be. How about that?
Who said that?
Ashley.
Did you know about that song? That he sang me a song called Meant to Be at our wedding. Did you know that, Ashley? That's why I have that one color pop thing because it's called Meant to Be.
That I wrote. Yeah,
he wrote it and had somebody conduct music to it, and he sang it at our wedding. And it's called Meant to Be. I don't know if you know that or not. But anyways, so Pam said, why don't you come sit with me in the pew? Because I went to work with her, and she's the one that invited me to church. And so I started sitting a little further up with her, which is still in the back of the church, but like a little further up, and it was right behind him. And then, is that how you caught me? No, you caught me in the back of the church. Because we were on the back pew. I remember right where it's at.
Oh, no.
Oh, really? Wouldn't recommend meeting that's the only place I wouldn't want it I probably wouldn't have never met anybody outside of church because I wanted somebody that was on the same page as me. The same way about dating right now. I'm like, And I think that it wasn't necessarily that it was in church. It was just that God put it together.
Mhm.
You know, I could meet somebody outside of church if God constructed it, but
She was really trying to push that one guy on you.
you should
And
put that in the questions, Tiffany. You guys
he
should
was-
hear him
He
sing.
was gone pretty soon.
Yeah, Pam, my friend from work, was trying to get me to get together with the guy that was hitting on me in the back of the church. She's like, "Oh, Debbie, you need to get with him. He's so."
And
And
you said, "What about Marty?"
no,
Yes, but you told me you asked her about me.
I did ask her, but not at that time.
Mm.
I went to her and I said, "So what's the deal about Marty?" And because when he gave me his ministry card, it had his website on there. And I read everything. He had his testimony of how he came to Christ and like his whole story on how he was before Christ and now after Christ and like that whole transition. And he had this all written out on his website. And I just got intrigued after I read that. I was just like, he seems like a really nice guy. Maybe I need to not be so hard on him. And so I was like, Pam, so what about Marty? And she's like, oh, Marty. So she was like, yeah. But I still didn't give him my number. And then he hunted me down at work. Yes.
Yes, that was very professional. I handed her a business card.
Yes, very, yes. And he's like, oh, no, not for a relationship. You just need a friend to talk to.
And sure. I had ulterior motives, but I would have kept it friends if that's the way. I would have not have.
I know.
Pursued any further if you
other than when he traps me in not a group date and then lays one on me on our friend gathering.
It's not the way I remember it.
It was absolutely. And he tried to pick me up. He tried to pick me up. And I'm like, no, that is a date. You're not picking me up. I said, I'll meet you there. And so I met him there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It worked out fine.
Okay, let's keep going. What is your favorite food?
I know what it is. I mean, I have a lot of food that I really like. I mean, I love Mexican food. I love steak, all that stuff. But there's just one thing that I would say, like I kid around that I would put it on anything, pancakes or whatever, but I love buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
I love buffalo sauce. I love buffalo chicken, buffalo shrimp. You put buffalo on something, I'm good. It's awesome. I love buffalo stuff.
My favorite food is his pulled pork. I love it. No, my favorite food is bacon. It's bacon on the smoker. That's my favorite food. Like, let's get real. Like, I love his pulled pork, but really the bacon on the smoker is the best thing in the world. It's so good. It is so freaking good.
When you pull it and it's just hot, it's right off. I mean, it's so good.
Oh my gosh. Is it not?
It's good the next day and the day after that too.
So
I mean, it's
delicious.
Just so good.
It's bacon. Mm-hmm. Bacon makes everything better. And I literally, you know how you have bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwiches? I literally can have a bacon sandwich with bacon and mayo and just bread. Bacon sandwich. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'd really eat buffalo wing sauce on pancakes, but I might.
You might.
It might try it. Maybe not if they were chocolate chip or something like that, but I don't know. They might be pretty good with just the buffalo sauce on it. I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe we should have him on a Try It Out Thursday for buffalo with buffalo sauce on pancakes. You are broken. I'm just saying, girl, you're broken.
Wow.
But you're broken.
But you know what? I've only made one.
Add syrup first, Marty.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But actually, pulled pork, as good as it was, we've only made one of them. But the Thanksgiving turkey that I made on that smoker was absolutely out of this world.
Good. It was good.
Out of this world.
Okay, good night, Jeannie. Have a good night, hun. Buffalo pancakes, yep. Okay, let's go on to the next. What was the first you noticed about him? Just him, so you don't have to answer this one. And I know what this is without a shadow of a doubt. What I noticed about Marty before anything was his love for God. Like it beamed from him. And before he even, like, I knew he noticed me before then, but we were not talking. So this was before we even had 2 words together. He would sit in front of me and he'd be praising the Lord and singing, or just amongst the congregation, not like up on stage. Just I don't know what exactly you're saying, Tiffany, but I just loved how he loved the Lord. And I was like, because I remember thinking to myself, if I ever get with a man, because I always said that I was just going to live the rest of my life by myself, raising my children. But I saw him and I was like, but if I ever did, I didn't say him. I just said, I want to be with a man like that. And I remember saying that to myself. And then he always worked with the youth group, and he used to work out, and he had these big muscles, and he used to work out, and he'd wear these really tight, like Abercrombie and Finch shirts. And he worked with the youth group. And so, and like he went on ski trips and all this stuff. So I thought he was younger than me. And I was like, no, dude, you're too young.
Not funny.
And he's like, how old do you think I am? And then he told me he was 6 years older than me. I was like, oh, okay. Mind.
Well, I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I mean, I didn't know her. I didn't know her. Then when I first saw her, of course, I just thought she was drop dead gorgeous. But aside from that thing there, I thought she was just, the funny thing is you was always getting regular work, and you were always in these business suits and I always thought you just looked so classy. That's what I've always said. So just so classy.
No, I'm just kidding.
Beautiful, classy, but I didn't know her, so I can't say anything else about your character. So I didn't know you.
Yeah. I can't take the compliments. I'm so sorry, guys.
But that's the truth. I saw you.
Okay. All right, let's go. Next one. Moving on. Okay. Favorite personality trait about each other, and then the least favorite personality trait. You go first. Favorite and least favorite personality trait.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna first one is just she's a godly woman, so that's first and foremost.
That's not personality, is it?
Is that that is who you are?
No, personality trait, like friendly, kind, blah blah blah. That being godly wouldn't be a personality trait. That's just something that is given to us. That's a godly thing. It's not like my personality. Do you know what I mean? Like our personality is totally separate. We're having a theological discussion now, right in front of you guys.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You need a drink?
Yeah, I'll give me some lipstick.
So no, you take it anyways with a kiss. But you know what I mean? Like godliness wouldn't be a personality trait. Godliness is given.
Man.
See, well, not everyone's godly.
You're just extremely generous. Extremely generous. To a fault, almost. To me, it's to a fault, because that is something I think that is the hardest for me to.
No, thank you, Tanner.
that's the hardest for me to. You're so generous and giving, and it's hard for me to reciprocate that very well because you're so way up here,
Oh,
and
stop
I'm
it.
way down there.
I know you're not. Stop that. Okay. What's your least about me?
That was the least. I just said it.
What?
That's the hardest too. It was
It's the
the
most
least, the most and the least, because I can't reciprocate that the way.
But that's not a personality trait. Oh, just the giving.
Yes,
I'm so confused. Tanner, thank you, hun. He's drinking mine. He'll be okay, I think. Do you want your own drink?
let me go out for a second.
No.
I don't want to cough on that.
It's okay. He can cough. Because then we got the whole thing to set up. Go ahead and cough. You're okay.
I just got a tickle in
It's
my
okay.
throat for whatever reason.
It's all right. They don't care if you cough.
Right.
Right, you guys? You don't care. I don't think that that's fair to say it's your favorite and your least favorite. I think you should give me a least.
No, that's
I know
what
I have
said.
least. You call me stubborn all the time. That's not your least favorite?
Nope.
Because you say I'm stubborn.
Nope.
I'm moody.
No, I'm serious because, listen, you're so generous, and that is such an awesome thing. I mean, even people on YouTube have said it. You are extremely generous.
I know where this is coming from.
No, listen.
Okay, I don't listen. That's another bad one.
But it's the reason why it's my least also is because, like when I'm anxious about every time that I'm at the times that I'm supposed to be, celebrating your birthday, because of gift giving, and I worry about that because you're so good at it, and I stink at it, and so when I get it right, I am doing backflips, right, and so it's it's the most impressive, one of the most impressive things that I can think of you. You're just, God has put in you a kindness, a generosity, a givingness that I cannot reciprocate because it's not in my nature to have that creativity and that generosity. I'm not saying that I don't give, but to your level, it's hard to reciprocate. So that, to me, that's the least, because it's hard for me to do it.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah. So that's the least, though. That's
it's very hard. I mean, I'm serious.
Okay.
This time of year is the most anxious time for me because I want to show you that kind of love through giving and things. But you know what? You've seen it all. She worked in Zales for 17 years. If there's men out there that are more creative and have great ideas, and wherever they got them from, I don't care if they Googled them or they got them from their mom or wherever they got them, she's seen everything. Mm-hmm. So when you do something, when I'm trying to do something for her, it's very difficult to meet
a
standard when you're so good at it. If you sucked at it, then it wouldn't be hard, but it's so hard because you're very well versed at it.
When I give a gift, I don't just go, oh, I'll just pick this up and give it to them. Like, I put a lot of thought into that person. I put a lot of thought in what they would like. And, so that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. So, for example, if I was to go to Zales right now for Valentine's Day and pick out a $20,000 ring,
I love it.
Liar. You would say you walked into Zales, picked out the prettiest one, and gave it to me. And there's no creativity in that. There's no thought process to it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you're so good at that. You're so good at that kind of stuff.
I would never say that to a $20,000 ring. I'm just saying. I'm just saying right now.
Yeah, you would probably throw it at me and say, "Why do you spend that much money?"
Yeah, probably. So
that's a lot of money.
Thanks for the advice. Oh, no problem, girl. Have a good night. Okay. All right. So my favorite personality trait about Marty is his he has a lot. So I'm not having a hard time thinking of one. I'm having a hard time narrowing it down to one. And I want to say the right one because he's so loving, he's so caring, he's so kind. But I think the one I love the most is he has showed it over and over and over and over with this, with my health going bad, is his selflessness. Like he is constantly doing things for me or his family, and he puts himself, he's not perfect at it, and we're not none of us are perfect at anything that we do, but he is probably the most selfless person that I know. And so he gives to me and into the children. Like when I came into the marriage with my 3 children from a previous marriage, they were never, ever, not once called stepchildren. Not once. Those were his children. They were his children. And nobody could tell him any differently. And he would protect those kids like his own. He would take them to school, pick them up from school, do whatever he had to do. Those were not inconveniences. They were his children. And when their dad decided, after 6 months of going to Washington, like however many miles that is from Kansas, like on the other side of the United States, this guy right here, like he totally did not pay that much child support, no nothing. Like he skidded away with hardly paying anything. He never complained once. He'd work overtime. He'd do whatever he had to do. And he raised all 4 of our children like his own. So we have Tanner together, and the other 3 were mine from previous marriage. And he never, ever complained about it. He never, nothing. Like those are his kids. It was like immediately his responsibility and his kids, and he was going to take care of them, and he never complained about it. That is amazing, man. So I'm just saying, amazing. Of course, there are a least favorite personality trait. Yep. And I would say the least favorite personality trait is defensiveness. So if I have something that he's done to hurt me, or, he's hurt my feelings, or he said something mean or bad or whatever, and I get anxiety to even go and talk to him because he gets so defensive, and it's bad. And he just wants to be defensive and, like make me not feel validated in the way that it was. And,
in my defense,
yeah.
Have I gotten a tiny bit better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. It's something, it's a constant.
It's a battle.
Yeah, it's a battle.
It's just part of my cruddy personality.
It's not.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, it's something.
It's just a personality trait that
no one wants to hear
that they're doing something.
They're doing something wrong,
Yeah, but but we all do, and I have plenty of stuff too. Like I'm not all peaches and roses.
Yeah, she is.
No, I'm not.
All peaches and roses and smell so good. And...
Stop. Whatever. That's what I say. That's I need the shirt that says whatever, because I say it all the time. That's how I deflect. Hey, Starla. Okay. Yes, Lisa, that is a real man. Ashley, relationship goals for real. Aww. Okay, let's go on. Biggest pet peeves. Here we go.
Oh, man. They're kind of doing the most, least, personally.
No, just biggest pet peeves. It doesn't say about each other. It just says biggest pet peeve.
Oh, that's true.
He's got a smirk. His wheels are turning. He's got a smirk.
I don't know that that's my biggest pet peeve. I just thought of Tim Hawkins, and I was like, I'm just the old man going around turning all the lights off in my house. God, turn the lights off. Everybody turn the lights off. What do you think we're made of? Money?
Is that your biggest pet peeve?
No, I don't know that's it. I just thought out of it. I don't know why I thought of it, but I did.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I don't think so.
I know what your biggest pet peeve is, but you cannot say it here. What it is.
I don't know.
It's too controversial.
Oh, I guarantee you that it is.
You're not saying it here. That's your own talk show if you want to put one. No.
Oh, man.
What Tanner wrote? The lights.
Reminds me of
You ain't lying, Tanner. You hit it on the nail. Sorry, I'm listening.
Yeah.
That's okay. No problem, Mary.
I do. When we're getting ready to drive to school, and I turn off the light to the stairs, I can see his light on his room. I go, just turn your light off.
I wish you would have him turn off his sound machine because that is left on every single day.
Not every day. Sometimes.
No, every day. Okay.
No.
Pet peeve.
Pet peeve. Cold. I can't stand the cold.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
or the
sick
rain.
of it. I really hate rain because guess what? It's related.
No,
it's related.
No, it isn't. The biggest pet peeve is just the dogs.
It's the dogs.
It's the dogs.
It's because, like,
hi, Rugi.
I can see it right now. It is so cold out. There's snow outside. If you walk around out in the backyard right now, it's
the biggest
snow.
Pet peeve. The dogs.
Poop.
Yeah, he's the poop picker upper. He has to walk the dogs. And so the dogs are his biggest pet peeve.
It's not them. It's all that comes with it. Yeah. It's like
it's the duties.
It's the duties,
literally and figuratively. The duties
because
of the dogs.
Especially this time of year, you get rain. Right now, I leave when it's dark. I come home when it's dark.
Look at that.
I can't go scoop during the week. On the weekends, the only time. Last weekend, it rained the whole weekend. Couldn't go out. Guess what? 2 weeks of poop.
Yeah, 2 weeks of poop.
And you go out there.
Well, okay. So don't get it wrong, Tiffany. He is not mean to dogs. He's not mean. He doesn't take it out on the dogs. It is just his pet peeve. It's not his favorite thing to do. It kind of bothers him a little bit. And so there's that. That's why I want to be able to walk well enough to walk the dogs, because that will help a lot if I get to go walk the dogs. My biggest pet peeve. I would say is people without manners. Rude people is my biggest pet peeve, because I just feel like it is so easy. I feel like it's so easy. We just got a troll. I feel like it's so easy just to be a human, decent person to people. Like, can we not just be human, just nice human beings, to each other and not be rude or disrespectful? And it's a choice. A lot of people like to say, well, that's just not who I am. That's just not who I am. No, you have a choice. You have a choice to be a good human being or not. Like, to be nice to other people. Like, none of us are good, but we can be nice to one another. It's a choice. And so it's an excuse to be either lazy or not do what you want to do when you say, well, it's just my personality, or this is just the way I am. No, you have a choice. You have a choice to be nice to other people. And so that's probably my biggest pet peeve. I'll get off my soapbox now. That was just a funny quote from Finn SpongeBob, but yeah. What? What are you talking about? Because it's a troll, Tanner. Okay, So, what attracted you to each other? Well, first attraction or later on, once we got to know each other? Kindness is free.
Mhm.
First attraction was probably just looks.
Just attracted.
And then the second, once we got to know each other, was the godliness.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I deleted. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, yeah, wouldn't you
Yeah.
agree? Okay.
I mean,
And we've already answered this. Who gives the best gifts?
no doubt, without a doubt.
He gives good gifts too. He's really working on it. He's doing a really good job of being thoughtful. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up, you guys. How did we meet? In church. We kind of answered some of these, so I'm going to just, hi, random reviews with Stephanie. How are you doing? Is this your first time in our live? Well, my live featuring my husband. Some great gifts. I don't want to say our live and have, if somebody's new, and make them think that it's always both of us here, because it's hard to get him to come on here with me. Okay. What's the sweetest thing the other person has ever done for you?
Well, aside from the obvious, to marry me.
That was the sweetest thing.
Yeah. No, you know what? The first thing that came to my mind is, you didn't even know that you wanted to be with anybody anymore. And
thank you for coming.
You already had 3 kids, and I didn't have any, and you gave me a child.
Yeah, because I wasn't planning on having any more children.
Yeah. And I'm so thankful because we have Tanner.
He's never told me that before. So you guys are getting to hear it for the first time. Do you think that's the sweetest thing I did?
We got 15 years of sweetness. That's something that came up to my mind right away.
Aww. Okay, Tanner, thank you so much. You're so sweet. I'm sorry, Heather. Okay. The sweetest thing that Marty's ever done for me. He's sweet on a regular occasion, and I'm just not lying. Like, we're not just trying to be good for the camera. Like, this is truth that we're sharing. So there's a lot that he's done that's sweet for me. But I would say one of the sweetest things, there's so many. I don't know. I keep thinking. Shoot. One of the sweetest things he does for me is every morning. I say this, there's many sweet things he does. Okay. Many. But this thing I get every day. And every morning when I wake up in the morning, he has a love note. And it's not just have a good day, love you. It's a whole letter. I get a love letter every single day. I'm going to cry. I get a love letter because I just know that that's super sweet. And not everybody gets that, but I get a love letter every day on the counter from him. So, and he doesn't even know this. You shared something that I don't know, and now let me share something you don't know. Or you may know, but you haven't said anything. Okay, I'm going to grab tissue because I literally did tear up. He doesn't know this, but ever since he got in a car accident, it like totaled his car. And if it was like 6 inches away from his door, it would have killed him. And when I showed up on the scene where he got hit, I lost it. And I hyperventilated because I couldn't believe he was okay after seeing the car. And after that happened, I always took those notes for granted. And after that, I'm going to get teary-eyed. I started saving them. I have every single one that he's written to me since then, since that day. Did you know that? See, he doesn't even know that. But I think God showed me how quickly I could lose my husband. And I didn't take those love notes for granted anymore, and I kept every single one.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know,
oh wow, my sister went with her. Yeah, not 15 years, and I'm getting love notes every single day. Thank you, Stephanie. This is not my normal routine, but we do lives on Thursdays and Mondays at 7 o'clock, or 8 o'clock Central Time. Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, okay. What were you gonna say?
Well, you know, I was always trying to write notes, and I don't even know when I started doing this or whatever, but I mean, I tried to write notes all the time, and there was one time I think that I woke up super late. Yeah. And I was lucky to get my rear end out the door.
Yeah.
And I forgot to write a note. And then I know we talked a little bit later. You called me, or I called you in the morning or something. And you're like, "Oh, I missed my note."
Yeah.
You know. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, baby." And I realized how much
I look forward to it.
Look forward to that note. And I'm like, I took it for granted that like it really was just like a hey. Yeah. I love you, baby. Have a great day. Da da da. But I didn't realize you took him to heart so much.
Like sometimes his notes say, good morning, baby. I really hope that you can rest today because I know that you've been hurting, and I'm praying for you today. And I can't wait to come home and see you, or something. And then, Bailey is loving on my cell phone trying to comfort you, Debbie. Sorry, not important. No, it is. That's so cute. Or sometimes he'll say, "Hey, gorgeous, hot diva, YouTube diva." He says stuff like that, and then he'll say, "You are my everything. I love you so much." Like they're not just like, "Hey, have a great day, love you,"
It's
whatever.
hard to come up with
he does a good job of writing a actual love letter
5 days a week.
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm not at work, so
yeah. And one time you had seen me. I think what you're talking about, you weren't running late. You had seen me in the morning, and you had said face to face goodbye to me, and you didn't leave a note. And I was like, "Oh."
The other day I did. I still saw you.
I know.
And I still left
I know you did. But I think the first time when you said that you're running late, I think it really was that, because I called you and I was like, "But you could have still left me a note." Don't make me rent you. Don't make Penny rent you. Francis Rodriguez. My hubby drew a heart on my snow ice-covered windshield. He said, "Hey, you didn't love me back." I said, "Next time, clean the snow off my windshield and text me the heart." Mary, that was epic. That's awesome. Oh, that's so good. Oh, Ashley, I'm sorry. I didn't plan on crying either. Okay. We've been married for 15 years. That's a question they wanted to know. This is not a question. Marty, sing for us. You got to do it.
ABCs?
No. And just go to the blood.
How about oh, I can't do it on camera.
He can't do it on camera. He'll do it off camera. Okay. Give the guy a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about this?
to a small group.
Well, I went to a church one lonely night, and I sat way back, for my soul was not right. That old preacher was preaching how Jesus died for a sinner like me. You see, he gave up his life. Whoa, no, the old story will never grow. How Jesus died to save my soul. Oh, no, the old story will never grow. Well, that story will never grow.
Okay, do the other one. I'm gonna make him sing my favorite.
Man. Oh, not the
you
rest
got a
of
tip.
it.
You got a tip.
Not the rest of it.
Sing that. Sing my.
Oh, you may sing Blood.
Yeah, he'll get one more. One quick one.
Here.
He's gonna take a drink. This is my favorite one.
The blood that Jesus shed for me way back on Calvary. It is the blood that gives me strength. Well, from day to day, it will never lose its power, because it reaches to the highest mountain, and it flows to the lowest valley. Oh, the blood that gives me strength. Well, from day to day, it will never lose its power.
Thank you, baby. Yay.
Okay.
I love it. I miss his singing. He doesn't sing in the church that we're in now, and so I do miss his singing. He has an amazing singing voice. And he hasn't sang in years. I mean, other than just like in his truck. But he hasn't sang like on stage for 10 years?
About that.
Probably 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like his voice is really trained anymore. Okay, so there you go. And did you see Heather gave you a tip? $4.99. Yes, thank you so much. You're so sweet.
That's
thank
so
you,
sweet.
Heather. Yes. Lovely singing, Tanner says. Tanner doesn't probably get to hear you sing very often.
He doesn't
either.
even remember really
When
me
you're
singing
on stage.
because it's been so long.
Thank you, guys. All right.
But he has listened to my CD though.
Yeah, your CD wasn't great quality though.
No,
you sing
good.
better in person than you did on the CD. No, don't. You shouldn't be giving us anything, Heather. You shouldn't be giving us anything, girl. And God gives you talent, never goes out. Yes, that's right, Chrissy. God is working right now through you both. Aww. Okay, so does Marty collect anything like you collect makeup?
I don't. I don't do.
He used to. He used to collect two things: baseball cards and comic books.
When I was a teenager.
Yeah, no, you weren't. You were in your 20s. Yes, you were. He told me. So he's trying to save face.
I might have been like 20 when I did comic books, but all my cards are from the 80s.
Yeah, so he used to. But really, he's a family man. So he just doesn't have stuff. Like, he doesn't go and hang out with the boys. He doesn't do hunting. He's never,
I like to hunt.
he's just like, he just doesn't, he wants to be with us. Like, he just wants family time. Like, that's his hobby.
If I had one hobby that I could do, but we have no ability to do it, is I'd snow ski. If I could do it.
We're talking about hobbies now instead of collecting, but
true. But I don't collect anything. No,
he's
that's
not
your
a collector.
Deal. I'll let you spend the money.
Okay. What does Marty think of your makeup collection? No, honest. Like, what do you think of my makeup collection?
I like when you wear it, so there you go.
See, he likes when I wear it.
But to be honest, I mean, other than I understand for the YouTube channel that, you've always got to be creative and bring new stuff and show new stuff, watch new stuff, all that stuff. To me, it's a lot.
It's a lot. He thinks it's a lot.
Well, yeah. I mean,
no, like, he says that he's supportive. He's supportive. He's supportive with me, but there are times where he's like, I want to show him a palette, and he's like, yeah, it looks like all the other palettes. Like, yeah. That's when I have to tell him, yeah, like, it may be the same colors, and yeah, I can find the same colors in other palettes, but they're different formulas. Like, they perform differently. And he's getting that now too. He understands that. He collects God's grace through his love of his family. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right, Senia. That's beautiful. Okay. So, how did we meet? In church. If you had to give up one of your favorite brands, which one would it be? One of my favorite? Mm-hmm. I just thought it on my thought. I'm not going. I would probably say Jeffree Star, because I do love the palettes, and for the quality, and well, not necessarily the quality. He has pretty good quality on most of his stuff, but the packaging is one of my favorites to collect. So it'd probably be Jeffree Star if I had to give up one of my favorites. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Justice. Penny, that's exactly what I thought. Penny is being ornery, and she's messaging me on the side, and she hit the nail on the head. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Penny, you're ornery. Okay. And so Penny says, I think I know pretty much everything, LOL, and anyone that anyone should know. Show off. Penny's like, I already know you guys enough. I'm sure I could tell you some things that you don't know. I don't share everything. Okay, let's see. You guys are the best. Like, look at all these questions. Like, I have never seen anything like it. You guys are the best. Let me find. Okay. Who's the saver and who's the spender? I think I could guess.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm not a saver. I just don't spend.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's not a saver either. I have to do the bills because he does not do money management very well either. So do you want to talk about this on stage? About why I had to take over the bills? Because we had late bills. We had late bills. So I am the saver and I'm the spender. I'm both.
She saves when there's a sale.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I save money, not like save on a sale. I save back money. I do.
I love you, baby.
You know I do.
I love you.
He doesn't even see my account, so he doesn't even know. What did we have a discussion about the other day?
I have no idea.
I know, but what did we have a discussion about the other day?
I wasn't there.
Yes, you were. Stop it. He's being mean to me. I should be sleeping, but I'm enjoying your lives. Oh, thank you, Kate. No, my dad is into video games. So that's a 4-letter word in my house. Sale is a 4-letter word. Okay. What show do you always watch together? Have you ever sneaky watched without the other person? We have 2 shows we always watch together. And that is Designated Survivor. I mean, we've had a lot in the past, but right now, the only 2 that we're watching is Designated Survivor and A Million Little Things.
Which we haven't watched for who knows how long.
Yeah, we need to get caught up. Do we sneaky watch behind each other's back?
Never have.
I never have either. I want to watch it with him. It's our show.
Yeah.
So I don't want to watch it without him because right now I'm dying to watch A Million Little Things with him, but we just haven't had time. I do a lot of YouTube stuff, you guys. I do.
And the rest of the time I don't watch TV and
yeah. And he doesn't watch a lot of TV.
Mm-mm.
Okay. What's the best thing the other cooks bakes versus what they think they cook best? Hold on. What is the best thing the other cooks or bakes for you versus what they think that I don't get this, Heather. What they think they cook best. Okay, so I say what I think I cook the best, and then he says what I actually cook the best. Is that what you want to know?
I think so.
I think so too.
So what do you cook the best? What do you think?
I don't make pies. Yeah. What? What'd you say?
So what do you think you cook the best? What's your best dish?
I think I cook. I don't know. He cooks the best. Okay. Okay, that's fine. No problem, Jessica. Thank you for coming.
Versus what he thinks he cooks best. So yours.
But you want both of us, right? I think I cook the best lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think I cook the best of?
I mean, I love so many things that you cook, but the first thing I can think of, I think because it's so difficult, is just fried pork chops and the gravy. I cannot do the gravy. I can cook on the grill, whatever, but I cannot make homemade gravy, and that's good stuff. Okay. I mean, you cook great, like the chimichangas and stuff, but even I can do that. I've had to do it because
to cook it.
So I made it come out good and everything like that. But there's no way I can do your gravy. Can't do it.
Okay. All right. And so, what do you think is your best thing that you
probably
cook?
pulled pork?
Yeah, bacon and pulled pork. He's right. Okay. Did you like him when you first met him? I did, but I didn't want to be with anybody. I didn't want to be with another guy. So I did like him. Like I said, I had seen him from the back of the church, and I was like, if I ever had a man in my life again, I'd want a godly man like him. Like that's literally every thought that went through my head when I saw him. But I didn't like him because I was just like, no, I'm never going to get back into a relationship because I had such an awful, awful, awful marriage that I just never wanted to go through that again. House will not eat gravy unless I cook it. That's awesome, Ashley. Okay. What makes you most proud of each other?
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, but like I think I've already said it though. To me, it's how you've handled the the adversity of the disease that you have, that you're in pain all the time. Um, that's hard because you've had to raise kids through it. You've had to maintain a marriage through it, and it's difficult.
And I mean, I would probably just say I'm the most proud of you just being a husband and a father. Like, that makes me the most proud because, um, like I said, you took on 3 children that weren't your own, and you never, ever for 1 second made them think that they were nothing but your children.
Mhm.
And then raising Tanner, and just you're very hands-on and involved dad, and, you pray with your children, and you just are a good dad and a good husband. That's the most proud. All right. And when I had cancer in the uterus and had to have surgery um, right after I had Tanner, then I had to be off and not carry anything for 10 weeks. I had to be in bed and not carry anything. I only got 3 weeks off because in no land can a mom take off 10 weeks. Nowhere. So 3 weeks, he took off a Cessna where he was working, and he took care of Tanner for 3 weeks as a newborn. And Tanner had problems sleeping, and he would be up all night, and you couldn't lay him down because he had like the GERD and the stuff, that all the burning and all that junk. So he would just cry if you laid him down. And
I've
so,
never taken care of a baby
and
before.
and he had never been a dad before, never taken care of a newborn ever, ever, ever. And he would literally sit up all night with Tanner and hold him and rock him so he would sleep.
So
And they
you
would sit,
sleep.
and so that I could sleep. And he would bring him in on my feedings so I could feed him because I was
Mhm.
nursing him. And yeah, that's pretty amazing.
And then I'd get ready for work and go to work.
Yeah. Well, after the 3 weeks.
After the 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, because you had vacation, so you were able to take off. Okay. How many times a day do you say love you in a day? 10,
Oh my
100,
gosh.
1,000,000, or 100 million?
I never counted, but it's quite a few.
Yeah, under 100, but
That's
a
under
lot.
100. Yeah, a lot.
It's a lot. Okay. I'm missing some of you. Oh, okay. All right. Here's one from Danielle. What's something you love about each other that you've never thought to mention?
I don't know. I mean, to think of that, it's pretty hard to do.
Mhm,
That I've never thought to mention
mhm.
before.
Maybe something that you see that you love, but you've never said it out loud.
Mm.
Hmm. Should we think about it and come back to it? I
I
don't know. I can't keep thinking about it. Hi, Kimitha.
I might have to think about it. I mean,
I'm
I don't
trying to
know.
think too. Because we're very open, so we talk to each other a lot. So I'm trying to think of something that I wouldn't have said to you that I love
mean-
about you.
I don't just keep a lot of that secret. I'll say something.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're pretty open. Like, we don't keep in our feelings, so that is a hard one. Let me think. I don't know. Have I told you that? No. Um. Oh, I know something. I know something that I haven't told you before that I love. Thank you, Tiffany. Oh, like I love that freckle on your pinky. LOL. That's what River told me today. No,
Mhm.
I just thought of something. When he's sleeping at night and I'm awake, and I like a lot of times I'm in the bath or something and I come out to get into bed, I always crawl into bed and I just kind of look at him and like he's always doing like funny little things. And I just love to watch him sometimes when he sleeps because he's always doing funny little things. Like he'll sleep.
Oh no.
Sometimes he sleeps with his feet together like a butterfly, like that there. And so I get into bed and I'm just like, you're so cute. He doesn't know that.
That's what happens when you get old and your back hurts and you're trying to do anything you can to. But you know what? You already know this, but it just made me think of it but it is the best thing in the world when I wake up for whatever reason and you are holding my hand. And when I say something about it,
that's not fair. You've told me that.
I know, that's what I said, but you don't even know that you were holding my hand.
Yeah, but you already told me. That's cheating.
I don't care.
You're cheating.
I can't think of anything.
Okay. What is the thing that slightly annoys you about each other? What do you do to annoy them? What do you do to annoy them? What is the thing that slightly annoys you about the other? What do you do that annoys them?
I try not to annoy you.
I know.
Doesn't work. I mean, I'm annoying. But I try not to annoy you.
Slightly, though. It's just a slight annoyance. My slight annoyance is when he puts his arm like this behind me. Like we've been, it's a PTSD thing. It's a trigger. And I don't want him to do it, but I'll do it to him. It's a trigger. And so it's a slight annoyance and I feel bad for telling him he can't do it. But there's certain things and that he has to learn, that he's had to learn over the years that are just triggers. Mm-hmm. And we've worked through them, but this is one of them when he does this. And so I'm like, can you please put your arm down, honey? But sometimes he forgets, so it becomes a slight annoyance.
I would say.
But I know it's my own issue. It's not him. And he's just, being nice about my issue.
The thing that does, it's not a big deal. I'd get over it real quick, but like, it happened a while ago too. It's like when you're in here and I'm out there, the TV's on out there and or you're yelling something and all I can hear is that and half the time I don't hear it, and usually Tanner's like, Mom's yelling something.
Yeah.
And then when I come here to open the door, you think that I heard everything that you said, like the words that you said, and I'm like, I'm just lucky I heard you.
Yeah, I know. It does annoy. I know what you're saying. Like he's out there. Yeah, he's out there, and I may be trapped in here, and I'm like, Marty, and Tanner hears me, but he doesn't hear me.
But he don't necessarily hear what you're saying either. He just hears that you are yelling.
Like sometimes I'm like, Marty, I say, Marty, I made the lights go out because like I trip with my hair dryer. Sometimes it throws the the breaker box, and he has to run downstairs and flip it back on.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Gotta be
that doesn't annoy me that I have to go do it.
Yes.
I just didn't know what you said.
Yeah, I know.
I just didn't know what you said.
Because it's a slight annoyance. Thanks, Lauren. Okay. How long have you been married and the advice you would give that made your marriage work? We've been married for 15 years, and it is 100% without a shadow of a doubt that God is the center of it. Because we, just like I was saying, we have godliness, but it's not our personality. It is it's not truly who we are. And so God puts that in us to be able to love each other. And put each other before ourselves, because we're selfish people by nature. And so we constantly want to do things for our marriage. And even with me having children from a, marriage before, I had to fight not putting my children first, because when you are a single mom for any length of time, you are putting your children first, period. Like you're living for them as a single mom. You should be, at least. And I had to come into this marriage putting God first, then our marriage, then the children. Because if I just tend to the children and my mind and my focus and my love and my attention is just on my children, then our marriage suffers. We have to constantly put each other before the children, because a healthy marriage will raise good children. So God comes first, because he's who we rely on for guidance and for anything. We have to preach the gospel to ourselves in fights, and we have to say, I'm the chiefest of sinners.
That's what
we always say that. I am the chiefest of sinners.
No, I am.
If I go into the fight knowing that I am the biggest sinner.
No, I am.
I know. See, we're gonna fight over it. No, but if I'm the biggest sinner, then I have to show grace and be forgiving to anything that he does. And
vice versa.
So we have to know that we have faults, and that we can't hold on to grudges or anything else, because we're going to fail each other.
We're going to fail, and we're going to hurt each other, and we're going to snap sometimes, say things we don't mean or whatever it is.
And we do fight. And there's times that we fight in front of Tanner. And that's not our proudest moments, but we do. We fight in front of Tanner, and then Tanner's he never hardly hears it, so it scares him. And he says, Mom, I don't like it when you guys fight. And I said, now, hun, everybody fights. One day, whenever you get married, you will, if you're in a healthy marriage, you will fight. And I said, but what do we always do? Within, an hour maybe of the fight, we are always made up. We're always kissing each other. We're always I'm sorry. We apologize. Please forgive me. I'm sorry doesn't really weigh much. I'm sorry. Anybody can say that. Oh, I'm sorry. I stepped on your toe. I'm sorry. But when you're involving each other's feelings, and feelings have been hurt and words have been said, will you please forgive me? It's more impactful than I'm sorry, And so
that reminds you of your kids when you say, tell your brother you're sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'll smack you again, but I'm sorry about it.
Yeah. So will you forgive me? Really means that you repented of that. I have a godly sorrow. I should be ashamed first to God and then to you.
And it always happens right away, because sometimes you got to think about it first.
Yeah. No, it doesn't happen right away. That's why I said it takes a little while. But always, we don't hardly ever go to bed mad at each other. Very rarely. We've had those times, but very rarely do we ever go mad at each other. It's usually within that night. It's settled. So, okay. What else?
Down.
Yep, we're getting close. And I have actually, Jeannie gave me a whole bunch too. So let's look at those. Hold on. How did you know he was who you wanted to share your life with? Marty, same question. That's very difficult because when Marty and I were dating, it was a short period of time, but I definitely had red flags. There was things about Marty that I was nope. I might have seen some bad things going on that I didn't think were very godly. And then I was nope, I'm never going through stuff like this again. Nope. And I'd have red flags, and then I'd pray about it. And it was over and over and over. It was God would show me that he's not the same guy. He's not it was he would then turn around and press upon me that I need to confront him about it. I need to ask him about it. I need to see his reaction from it. And over again, when I would open up and talk to him about whatever it was that the red flag was about, God would show me that he's not the same guy. He'd be like, "You know what? I never really thought of that, but you're right. That didn't seem very godly, and that is something I need to work on." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is not the same guy. This is not the man I'm afraid of marrying." And so over and over again, God would show me, and that's how I knew that he was the one that I needed to marry.
I don't know if I had a specific moment or anything, but what I did recognize early on is that, and I'm not like you said, I was not perfect. I was a Christian. I love the Lord, but I was a work in progress. Let me tell you, by a long stretch. But there's something that, you're praying about it. You want that person for your life. And one thing I saw about you, you didn't know much about the Bible, about God's word or anything like that. But
I
what I
wasn't
saw
raised in the
was,
church.
because you can literally, there's people in church that come, they come and they're pretenders and they're not godly people, but they are there. I don't know why they're there,
Acting like
for
they
whatever,
are.
but they're acting a little bit like it. Next thing you know, that they're out and they're not really trying to live the life for Christ, and they have not died out to Christ. But what I noticed with you is that even though you were not like knowledgeable in the scriptures, which we've
I had
grown up,
some knowledge.
some knowledge. What I'm saying is you were very young. Very young in the faith. Okay?
Yes, young in the faith.
But you had a maturity about you in the faith, even without all the biblical knowledge, I suppose.
Yeah,
you had maturity that was beyond your years of in the faith. So I endeared to that. I because not everybody's that way.
Just kidding. I'm teasing. I'm teasing you, baby. Yeah. But it was kind of like, even though I didn't have like biblical knowledge, like I couldn't tell you like where to find this scripture. I couldn't tell you like all the Bible stories because I was not raised a Christian. But what I did know is I had a strong foundation of the gospel, like why I was saved. And like, I just really could, I don't know. I just felt like I knew what God wanted of me, and I had a good reading on that, and I just knew, like, I don't know. But I didn't ever feel like I could, like, if somebody would say something to me and I'd be like, that doesn't sound like that comes from God's word. And then I'd go and I'd research it. And, they may be twisting something out of scripture, like twisting the wordage out of it. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's what that means.
That's what made me comfortable with dating you after. I thought you're beautiful. That's all. We started there. But that's what made me comfortable, because I was uncomfortable dating someone who was a baby Christian.
Yeah.
And because I saw some maturity in your Christian youth, that's it, because I saw that it relaxed me on that, and like I said, I wasn't perfect. I was work in progress, but as well, but
we're all in work in progress. We're still in work in progress.
That's no doubt.
We're going to be work in progress till the last day. Okay. Oh, did I already say mine?
Yes. Right?
Sure. Yes. And then how did we meet? In church. And then just one more. Oh, wait. I think Penny gave us a bonus question too. Let's go back here. Late entry. If there was one thing you could give each other if money was not an issue, what would it be?
Is it? I don't know if that's something you can buy or not, but I'd want your health to be back, so that you could just. I want you to enjoy life. You're my wife, and I love you, and I want you to enjoy every bit of this life. And it hurts when I see the things that have been taken and you're not able to do, and that's what I would want to give you.
That's so sweet. He's trying to make me cry again. Let me read it one more time. One thing we could give each other. If money was not an issue, what would it be? Money was not an issue. What would I want to give you? And it's so hard because Marty doesn't want for anything. Like, I mean, there are things that he would want. I know what it would be. Well, maybe. Hold on, let me think again. It would be a house in the Rockies so he could go skiing whenever he wanted. That's what it would be.
Like a second house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could go
Because I
skiing
couldn't let you live there. It would be too cold.
It would be too cold. Yeah, it would just be his
Well, it's
own little
cold here.
vacation house so he could go
Oh,
skiing
oh.
whenever he wanted.
Oh,
And I would just stay in the house where it was warm and he could go out and ski.
That'd be all right.
And it would be like right there on the mountain so he could just walk out and get on the slopes.
I'd be like 70 years old.
He would.
Yep.
He would.
I would.
He will break every bone in his body.
I won't take jumps anymore.
He would. Yeah, that would be fun, Caitlin. Yeah, Marty's like, okay. Yeah, I like that answer. I was gonna say season tickets to football, but I don't know. I don't know. We have family Sundays, and I think he enjoys that more, where all of our kids come over and grandkids come over and we watch the game together. So
that wouldn't work with me teaching Sunday school. So
yeah, that too. Yeah. Okay. So last questions here, guys. Boy, you about stayed on for the whole lot live, babe.
I know.
Okay. How did we meet? We've already covered that. Our first date, we've already covered that. How long have we been married? We covered that. What is the thing that you've loved the most about Marty? We've covered that. What is the one thing that Marty does that gets on your nerves? We covered that. If you could go anywhere on a second honeymoon, where would it be? We've already taken a second honeymoon, but that's another story for another time.
I don't know why. I think it'd be good. I've always just seen the pictures and wanted to go. Well, gosh, now I hear something else in my brain. But there's just something. You see the pictures. Okay. I want to go to Fiji.
Fiji. Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's
I'm down for a second.
But when I'm thinking that, though, I also think Israel.
Yes,
Jerusalem, you know.
My dream vacation. My dream. I mean, he would like to go, but I don't know if it's your dream first honeymoon.
Not for a honeymoon.
It's not a honeymoon.
Would be Fiji for a honeymoon.
My dream vacation, though, is Israel. I want to go to Israel so bad.
Yeah.
But a dream honeymoon, a second honeymoon, would be Fiji. I'd agree. I'd agree. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm good. I'm with you on that one. Right? Yeah, definitely.
Fiji.
Yeah. Okay, we're on agreements on that, so we'll work on that. Mm-hmm. What keeps your marriage strong? We already covered that. If you were going to make a special meal for Marty, what would it be? Well, now that I know it's pork chops, but no, I would honestly say, yes, it would be awesome, Chrissy.
You may change your mind on
I would
Monday
love
morning
that, Heather.
Doctor appointment. So, maybe eating
what?
Steamed fish.
I know, right? He's about to go get a checkup. We got to make sure that heart's going okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say it's chicken marsala because literally this man, every time, he knows it's the hardest meal I make. It is so difficult to make. And it's so time consuming. And he forgets every time. And so every single time that I want to do a special meal for him, I ask him, Marty, what kind of meal do you want me to make you? And he says, chicken marsala. And I'm like, honey, I've told you like that, like, because since I've gotten sick, like I can't stand for long periods of time without being in extreme pain. Like if we're going to have a special night together and I'm going to cook you dinner, do you want me cranky because I'm in a ton of pain because I stood there for 5 hours making chicken marsala?
Actually, I thought about that earlier and I'm like, I'm not going to ask for that ever again. I'm already over.
Because he asked for so many times.
Let's
and
get
I'm
Carrabba's.
like, I said, honey, how many times? And I was like, no, I'm going to make chicken marcelan. Then we get in this argument and he's like, not argument, but he's like, I'm like, no, that's what you want. That's what you asked. He's like, no, I don't want it. Make lasagna, make this. Like, I don't want it. And I'm like, no, you want chicken marcelan. I'm going to make it. And he's like, no, I don't want you to hurt yourself. I forget how long it takes. Just do lasagna. And I'm like, no, but you want chicken marcelan. I'm going to make chicken marcelan. This is how we really talk to each other.
Right.
Because I want to make him happy. And if that's what he wants, then I want to do it for him. And he's like, no, I forgot. Don't make chicken marcelan. I'm like, no, but it's what you want. Because you say it every time. You guys got a glimpse in our conversation there. Okay. If you were going to make, that's what it was. What is Marty's favorite thing you do? Oh, no, thing to do. I was like, Jeannie. Okay, no. What is Marty's favorite thing to do? We know what yours is, makeup or something. Ha, ha, ha. But what hobbies do you have as a couple, or as does Marty have? Well, we used to have hobbies, but they got taken away again with this stupid disease. And our hobby together was going to estate sales. We loved it. That was so much fun. And then there was something else that we loved to do.
You know what we used to do?
When we played Pokemon Go together. That was so much fun.
That was with Tanner.
We're getting back into that, by the way.
But you know what we used to do? I don't know if we'd call it a hobby, but we did it a lot. But it was, when but it was really when the kids were really young, and or we could have them babysitted, Cynthia babysit the older ones or the younger ones. But we went to bed and breakfast all over the place.
Oh, we didn't leave them at home though. Whenever we went to bed and breakfast,
no, a lot of times they were probably with their
dad. We didn't do that.
They were probably with their dad or something like that. But we would go for a night or two. We went to a lot.
I know, but we never left the kids alone. That's what you said when the kids. They went to. I know. We went to. A lot of times the kids would be with their dad, and we would get a babysitter for Tanner, and we would just go, because there's tons of bed and breakfast all over Kansas, and so we would just go visit bed and breakfast.
Tons of them. Like let's hit every one.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
But then we lost our job.
Yeah. And we lost our babysitters.
Yeah, we lost our babysitters, but we lost our job, and we had 4 layoffs in 8 years. It was bad. At one point, we had 0 income. We had nothing coming in, nothing at all. Good night, Kate. Okay, that is the end of the Q&A. Yay!
I'm out.
Thank you, thank you, Marty, for doing this live with me. Say goodnight to him. We're going to do one small, quick thing before I end this live. It's something that was requested of me, so I'm going to do that now and let him go do his thing. And again, guys, for people that are new on here, if you're interested in Heather reading from the book that she wrote, we are doing that on her channel as soon as we're done here in about 40 minutes. Yeah, about 40 minutes. So everybody say good night.
Bye, everybody.
Marty.
I want to thank you for loving my life.
Oh,
thank you. Love you guys. Bye.
All right. I love you, baby.
Love you, baby doll.
You want to take this or no? Yeah. Or you can just move it over there till later. Just move it. Just leave it there. It's fine.
No.
Are you sure? You would? Okay. All right. All right. Go on with your bad self. Okay. Sort of. You guys. Yeah, she's reading tonight. We're no match for that level. Okay, guys. So there was a request, and so I'm going to do this real quick with the Kristen Leigh Cosmetics glitter, and then we will head over in 35 minutes. No, yeah, 35 minutes. Yeah, 35 minutes. Yes, 35 minutes to Heather's channel. Yeah, she won't read long because she is getting over COVID. So, but she misses you guys and she wants to read to you guys. So we're going to do this thing. Okay, let me throw on just a little bit more eyeshadow. And then I'm going to show you how I was asked to show how, bye Bobby, how I put my glitter underneath my eyes like I did on that one look. And I don't even know if the person that asked is in here, but we're going to do it anyways. That way, if they watch it on the replay, I can say, hey, I did that. Okay. So I'm just adding, because I cried off all my purple eyeshadow. Whoop, whoop. Nothing like crying my eyes off or out on a live. Okay. All right. So still quarantined for a week. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm not in the makeup mindset right now. Crying my eyes off. Yep. Crying my makeup off. Crying my eyes out. That's what I meant. Okay. I'm going to take the Kristen Leigh multi-chrome glitter. It shifts from teal to pink to purple. It's so pretty. And then I'm just going to take this little rounded point pencil brush and dip in there. Goodness. Hold on. Hold on. Goodness gracious. Make sure that there it is. Okay. I can't remember if I took it all the way over or not. Okay, that's fine, Bobby. Well, scoop some of that out and send it to me. I'm obsessed with it. Or take a pic and I'll do an artsy artwork with it. Of this? You want me to take a picture of this? Is that what you're saying? Scoop some out? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you, Chrissy. Well, it's not something I talk a whole lot on my channel because it's not because it's insignificant in my life about my faith. It is very significant. It is exactly who I am. But when it's a makeup channel, there's appropriate times. Just like when you're in the workplace, there's appropriate times. And I will talk with anybody outside of this about the Lord but I don't make it the main focus of my channel just because that's not what this channel is. If I ever start to do that, it'd be a separate channel. Yes, right, Chrissy? Yes. Okay. All right. They are beautiful. Because talking about the Lord is really my favorite thing to do. You guys might think it's makeup, but it's not. It's about talking about the Lord. I just start putting this in a line without trying to. I just bring it out. Same, Chrissy, same. Okay, while I have you guys all in the chat here, this is way too, well, you are tonight. Literally and figuratively. No, I'm just kidding. Not literally, but figurative. No, not figuratively, but literally a crappy Christian. Just because of what's going on, my dear. Okay, this, I don't know if I'm putting on too much. Gonna move it up a little bit. It's going too far down. But with glitter gels, you can still move it while it's wet. So that's a good thing. Don't want it to go too far. Kind of just want it to kind of, kind of getting it in my, not the glitter, but the, like the gel, the fumes from it. It doesn't help that I've been kind of being a ball baby today, this live. So I just kind of take it out like that there. I would say that I probably brought it down just a little too far because I'm talking and not paying attention. There we go. Okay. It's okay. Sometimes we have to have a good cry. Yes. I got it too low. Goodness gracious. Here, let me show you how not to do it. How about that? There we go. Clean off my face here. All right, there we go. That's how it's supposed to look. Okay, and I'll do the other side. And then I'm going to have whoever's here with a wrench that wants to link Heather's channel. That would be awesome. So that we can head that direction. Thank you, Chrissy. And if you guys don't follow Chrissy, she has really became a really good friend of mine. Chrissy B. She has 2 channels. She has a Christian channel where she has scripture, just little short videos about scripture. And then she also will play like different clips from pastors and stuff. But she also has another channel that where she goes to Walmart and stuff like that. And she loves to show what they have in Hot Wheels and stuff like that. And I've just really, really have enjoyed getting to know Chrissy. She is a genuine, true sweetheart. She's a Christian, and she's not super talkative. You know, she's a little bit more reserved, but she is a sweetheart. So Chrissy B is like one of her channels, and then she has another one called something else. I forget, but she can come on here. She can switch her account so everybody can see it and say woo. And she always says woo on her Hot Wheels. Yes, Penny is the best moderator. She is amazing. And she don't mess around. She don't mess with nobody. Boy, she's quick with that wrench. She ain't letting anybody get one over on her. Okay. So, and there's Chrissy's channel. There it is. So Chrissy B and Chrissy's channel, both her channels. And, if you get to know her, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's how I do my glitter. It's pretty easy. And I usually do it with a glitter gel. I don't try to do it with a dry glitter with glue, because this kind of way of using it just does better with a glitter gel. Thank you so much. And while we're waiting, Heather, if you want to do the, if you want to write in the chat the disclaimer for the book, because it has a trigger warning for listening to her read from her book, I would ask that you would go ahead, if there's anybody new that's coming in to watch, that they would be forewarned of triggers from your book. So if you would write that in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. Well, I wasn't planning on crying tonight, you guys. Okay, so there it is, guys. I kind of made it messy, but I did it. I did it. I did it. Trigger warning: sexual assault, drugs, suicide, mental health, abuse, and pregnancy loss. Okay, so I have 20 more minutes if I wanted to round it, but thank you, Penny. Thank you, Chrissy. Do you want to chat, or should we just cut it short and head to, for any of us that are going to go listen over on Heather's channel for her book? Should we just cut it short, head over there, and just let my OCD go for tonight and just end it when it ends? What y'all think? You're still here listening? Aw. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you. I feel so stuffy now. You're back. Thank you, Chrissy. You guys are the best. I have 16 people left, and we have 57 thumbs up. That is amazing, guys. So under the weather, maybe let her read. Yeah, and that's why, Heather, what do you think? Would you like to, Heather, would you like to, swatch it? I can. Let me, well, hold on. Let me ask Heather, because I can do that another time. Heather, since you're not feeling well, would you rather go up now or wait? Bailey. Should I swatch the palette, Heather, or should I let you just go ahead and go up since you're not feeling all that great? Is Heather getting ready? She might be putting River to bed, you guys. I'm getting my swatch hands ready, waiting to see if she answers me back. She may be getting River ready, you guys. So here's the palette. I think this is a blush. Okay, let me just start swatching because I think that's what she's doing. Okay. All right, so we're going to start up here. Ooh. I'm just going to do finger swatches, okay? Or do you want the full swatch, Senia? Let me know. Finger swatch or full swatch? Okay. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Chrissy. You're so sweet. Sorry, yes, I'm getting river settled. Ready when you are. Okay. Let me just do finger swatches then. Here's this one. This one here is like a little shifty topper. Ooh, look at that. Wow. This lavender lilac. It's pretty. What's the name of the color, Deb? Oh, they do have them on the back. This is Peel Kitty. This one is After Party. This one's called Shrinkle. This one is Addicted to Pretty. Okay, full swatches. Ooh, there's that one. They are pigmented. Ooh, these are nice. Marty, the dogs. He's laughing because this is what I do to him and he can't hear me. I just said the dogs. Okay. There's that one. These are nice. This is very nice. Okay. And then this one here is DTLA. Ooh, I like this color. I'm going to like this. I'm having horrible time swatching, but look at that. I love that color. And then here's one for you, Penny. Yeah. Oh, okay. There's orange. Ooh, look at that, Penny. Look at that orange. That is gorgeous. Here's like a shimmery orange. That orange is called Lacy, and this one's called High Cutie. High Cutie. This is a nice palette. High Cutie is the shimmery, like peachy orange. I wasn't expecting it to be this nice, to tell you the truth. Okay, Callie up here. And not because I think it wouldn't be. It's just I've heard not good things about these pill palettes. And this is nice. Callie is this lime green. This is why you have to try it for yourself, guys. Look at that lime green. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at that. That's beautiful. Love it. Oh my gosh. Like, you guys aren't seeing just how pigmented that is. That is gorgeous. That lime green. Wow. It's more neon in person. It's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, look, maybe you can see it better on my finger. Yeah, you can see how it's neon. It's so pretty. Oh, it's a gorgeous swatch. Like, literally, that lime green blew me away in person. And then there's a light green minty shimmer. It's beautiful. Here, let me swatch that somewhere else. So pretty. So pretty. Yeah, they're very pigmented. They're beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Can't wait to use you. I'm glad that you had me swatch it because I'm blown away. Yeah, you did good, baby. I was kind of worried just because other sugar pill palettes, not this one, but other ones, I've heard bad reviews on. But you know what? I don't believe everybody's reviews. It just made me nervous. I always want it for myself because honestly, a lot of people that complain about shadows, a lot of times it's because of fallout or pigmentation being too much. And I love pigmentation. It's usually people that like more pared back looks that complain about stuff like that. And I like a bold look. So bring on the pigmentation, bring on the fallout because I do my makeup last. So, you know what I mean? So I'm okay with that. So that's why I like to try them out for myself to see if it really is something that is needs to be complained about or not. I got 58 thumbs ups now. Somebody else decided to give me a thumbs up and I appreciate it so much. I have one video that got over 100 likes and that made my year. And then the reel that got over 5,000 views. That made my year too. I never complain about pigment or fallout. I will complain if they don't blend out though. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it is. It's going to be a very, very special palette to me now. Like anytime anybody gives me something, it's very special. I don't give it away ever. I don't give it away. Um I don't give it away. I don't like I just I won't declutter it. Like it's special to me when somebody gives me that thinks of me or gets me a gift. Um Hi Deb, my brother shared you out on Twitter and I think that was the video. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Tell him thank you. Me either. I will keep it forever. Yeah, same. Many who complain too much aren't even trying to find out how they work at the best. I know. I agree, Senia. How to do makeup very well. Yeah, I agree. 59 likes. Mine is hidden. Oh, thank you, Justice. Um. Oh, oh. One video got 100 likes, and then the connection is unstable. Stop buffering. Give me a 1 when you can hear me. Okay, never mind. Okay, you're good. Okay, so there is a video. Thank you. So everybody has helped me out so much when I told them about the likes on the video. You guys got me over 100 on the likes on the video. Then you guys got me over 5,000 views on that reel that went viral. Now there is another video that I have, and it's the if you haven't watched it, I'll link it in this one, but I'm going to show you really quickly. If you want to go watch it, it is about to break a huge record for me. Not now, but at some point in time, most viewed. I'm this one here, the Color Street nails versus Dashing Diva nails. I'm almost over 5,000 views. I'm like, come on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. So it's little things like that. Like I don't like set goals for, I want to make my channel so big that, like if it happens, that's great. But hi Tim, hi Chrissy's brother. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming on. So should get you up there and be the red top. Oh, thank you, Senior. But that video is so close to 5,000. Like little things like that are goals to me, and that like it gets me excited because it's like I want to reach that goal, you know. So so if you haven't watched that video, check it out. I thought about maybe putting it on the community tab, but yeah, welcome Tim, welcome. But yeah, so anyways, I was just going to share that, but I just thought that was cool. Oh my gosh, Kristen. Hey, I love you and so glad you, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kristen and I have been new friends, and I've just really enjoyed chatting with him. He comes, I feel like his YouTube mom. Would you agree? A little bit, just a little bit, YouTube mom. I was so proud of him. Like I got proud I do that for people that I care about. Like I, there's certain people that, I feel proud. And I was just like, I was so proud when he grew so quickly, like so quickly. And he's got a ton of subscribers and everybody just loves him. He's so sweet, so genuine. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm monetized. How do you do this? How do you do that? And I love being able to do that. And so thank you so much for that super chat. And I appreciate it so much. Sorry I came in late, was at a friend's chat, but I was listening to through Chrissy's phone. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you have a channel. I can go help support your channel too, Tim. It looks like you do vlogs. So I'll go over there and check out your channel also. Okay, we are 9 minutes away. Okay, so I just explain it real quick. If you ever at a gas pump and you want to hit like exactly $20, you don't want to go a penny over or a penny less. You want to hit it right at $20. That OCD-ness in me is the same way with this video. I have 9 minutes before it hits a even 3.00. So let's hang on for 9 minutes and make it even. Make my gas tank an even. Okay. I know it's strange. It's a strange OCD thing, but humor me. I got 60 likes, you guys. Thank you so much. I got some glitter trying to creep up in my eyeball. Don't you try to blind me. Okay, yeah, Deb, he calls himself a blogger, and he doesn't even blog. Tim, your sister's calling you out in the chat on public blast. Oh, you guys are sweet. Like I do, I go into lives in Jean's live, and me and Chrissy a lot of times are the only ones in Jean's live. And we're just chatting back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes Jean feels left out because me and Chrissy just talk the whole time. But sometimes she has her brother come in there. But he's like stealth. So it's pretty cool that I get to say hi. Oh, thank you. On the back end of YouTube. I like being the YouTube mom. If I can help anybody, I want to help. Share you out, watch your video, whatever you need to get to your goal. I like doing that. Like when somebody gets close to their hours or like their 1,000 subscribers, like that motivates me. Like I see that, short-term goal, and I work really hard to help because I like short-term goals that are really close, because it just makes it's like a checklist. You can check it off really quickly and say, yay, accomplishment. It's the long-term goals that give me problems. Where I don't see the end in sight. That's the ones that I struggle with. Maybe that's part of like ADHD and OCD. Okay, you can, yeah. Don't you already call me Mama? Remember our conversation? Chrissy. Here is the link for Heather's channel. Yes, the book reading. We're going over there in, can I do math? 6 minutes. I can't do math. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am so glad that Marty came on the live tonight. I think that that was something that we needed to do, and so that you guys can get to know him better and our relationship better. I got to rewatch your live later. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Christian. I appreciate it. Deb, I think we're close in age, but can we be sisters? Then we can absolutely, you can be my sister. Absolutely. Math is hard. No, words are hard. Words are hard. Math comes at a difficult also, right underneath reading. Not reading, words. Not reading. Sometimes reading too. He's such a sweet man. You're so blessed. Y'all are a cute couple. Thank you so much, Belinda. I feel blessed. I feel blessed to have him as a husband. Math is hard. Yeah, math is hard. I barely passed. I actually don't think I would have passed without the help of my guidance counselor. Just to be honest. I even think you and Marty learned from each other, and that this was a special and great that it's close to Valentine's Day. Yes, I agree. Like, I think that it was good for us to kind of reminisce, but we do that. I mean, we kind of sit around, like he just did that the other night. We didn't know we were doing this today, but we were kind of cuddling together last night, and I was laying with him, and he kind of reminisced back to like some of our first things. Like he's like, do you remember that one time when we were talking, we just started dating, and you came and sat in my truck, and I was like showing you songs that I liked and on the radio and stuff like that, you know, and it was just, we were just reminiscing. We do that a lot. And then he's just like, you know, thinking of things, and it's sweet. Thank you. Yeah, actually somebody had asked me if I would show how I do that. So, because I did that on a look the other day. They're like, how do you do that? So I was like, I'm going to do it on my next live. So they'll probably watch it on replay. I got like a 65. Yeah, right, Caitlin? I feel you there, girl. I feel you. I love this, Deb. It was a great live stream. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate it. I'm so happy that you're here, hon. Running into a wall the first time we met. That's a good laugh, Penny. You're going to have to tell that story. Oh, also update on my account update. Finally, to reflect my account, I was shocked. My heart. Yes, I am so excited. Yes, I'm so glad. I was worried about it. I'm so glad that they followed up with you. And it's good to know that if you message YouTube, they'll get back to you. So thank you for updating me on that. That's really, really great to hear. Yeah. So, because 1 minute, no, it's 2:57. So 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 57, no, we're almost to 58, 59, so 2 minutes. Yes, it was a nice stream from what I heard. Oh, thank you, Tim. Yeah, it was fun because just kind of going over those questions that you guys wanted to know. Some of them were hard. Like I had to really, really think. Like my cousin probably gave me the hardest question. Thank you, Caitlin. Even after I cried half my makeup off and I got red eyes. Yes, go ahead and get started, Heather, because it always takes you a few minutes to get set up anyway. So go ahead and get started. Look at my clock. Yeah, I always look at the timer. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. You're so sweet. I have a question, and it just hit me, and now Marty is not there. What do you want to know? Maybe I can answer for the both of us. I have a good night, Justice. Have a good night. Thank you so much, hun, for coming and hanging out with us tonight. I had to come meet Debutante. Hi, Wendy. Like Tiffany wears t-shirts, always calls you. Hi. Yes, it's at the end of the live. We're staying for one more minute. But rewatch, you'll really get to know me. My husband was on here tonight, and they asked questions to both of us. It was a Q&A, and he gave me a Valentine's Day gift on camera. So you really get to know me if you watch this live. I wish I was there for the Q&A. You can always rewatch it, girl. Debutante is glitter tone. That's how she says it. Debutante. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. You're still here. Are you on the toilet? I'm sorry I had to run, but my hubs is working this weekend, so I had promised him I would watch a show. Oh, don't ever apologize, Miss Belinda. Don't ever apologize. The one thing about my lives that I want you to know is I know that you have a life, and I know that I have super long lives. Now, this time is ticking over, so I'm going to say this really quick. Never, ever feel like you have to apologize. I know that you have other things that you need to do. I never feel any sort of way if you have to go and do something with your family. So never ever feel like you have to apologize for it. I just am very grateful for any amount of time that you want to share with me. So please, please don't ever feel bad. I love you guys. We're going to get out of here. There's a link in the chat to go over and listen to Heather, Heart of Heather, the owner of Untitled Designs, her book that she wrote. There is a trigger warning. Because there is a lot of stuff that is in this book. It is a true story. And so I hope that you guys will go over and read with us tonight. And I will see you guys over there. And I hope that you guys all have a blessed night. Thank you so much, Wendy, for coming. I love you guys. Take care, guys. Have a good night.